Hey everyone, it's Johnny. I'm back yet again, and this video is going to be part one of two of my warming impressions of the June 2020 Bring Back My Bar. So there's going to be about 12 in this one, and then the other 13 I will do in a separate video once I warm them, because there's a lot of wax, and getting through this many just to even get impressions on took a little while. Really quick, if you do need a Scentsy consultant, my website is johnnyr.scentsy.us. That's JONNYR.scentsy.us. There's no H. And feel free to reach out to me even if you already have a consultant and just have any general questions about some of these things. So, in no particular order, I warmed 12 of the bars so far, and I want to give you some of my feedback on them. I'm not going to go through the descriptions because I already did that in another video, but I will give you my impressions on how I feel about these. So, and I will list the bars down below that are going to be in this video review. All right, so first and foremost, banana nut bread. Okay, so here's the deal. In my apartment, and be aware that fragrances can be different depending on where you warm them, but in my apartment, this was super light, first off. And then second off, the banana fragrance still felt artificial to me. So I was hoping that this would be a more authentic banana scent, but it was a little bit too artificial for me. And the bread note is light. I did catch it on a whiff a couple times, but this is not something that I was particularly fanatic about. I know there's a lot of people who rave about it. I am not one of those people. But I might play around with it and see what I can do. I did try warming this with another bar that's in this video, Happy Birthday, because I wanted to see if I could make like a banana cupcake sort of smell, but Happy Birthday ended up overwhelming this one, so didn't really work out as planned. Anyway, so it was light for me. You might like it. It's not an authentic banana scent, at least not to me. All right, moving on. Fuzzy Blanket. All right, so I like this one. I don't love it. I don't know if it's club worthy for me. If you like Jammy Time, you will probably really like this. It's very similar, but it's not the same. And I've heard from some consultants who have been around, that this was around before Jammy Time, and then when this retired, Jammy Time ended up showing up. So it's possible that this is a reformulation. This is an older iteration of it. It doesn't smell the same as Jammy Time. I actually prefer this one over Jammy Time. But again, it's not my favorite. It was nice. It was light. It's a great bedroom scent. It definitely has the fuzzy blanket kind of vibes. Try it out if you like that kind of lighter, softer scent, but again, it wasn't a super win for me. All right, Grape Granita. And it looks like I didn't warm it. So here's a little story. I actually warmed half of this bar, and I think in the description it says sun-dried grapes or something like that. And at first, when it was just starting to like give off fragrance, I was like, oh, it is kind of like a sun-ripened grape. Okay, maybe I'm gonna like this. And then it just became a grape Jolly Rancher, like overwhelmingly grape Jolly Rancher, or I guess Welch's grape juices would be another thing. And it's strong. It's a powerhouse. It wafted all around the apartment. It was a lot. To the point where when the cubes fully melted, which didn't take forever, like 30, 45 minutes, I took all of them and poured them back in here. I can't do it. There are very few scents where I'm just pungently, just don't want to deal with. This is one of them. If you like grape Jolly Ranchers or artificial purple grape tasting stuff, and you want your house to smell like this, you're gonna absolutely love this. This isn't for me. All right. Simply Rose. This one is Rose. It's, I went through 2 cubes. I don't even know how to describe this other than if you love Rose, you will love this. If you don't like rose or strong floral scents, don't even bother with this one. It's overwhelming. I was afraid because it's when you smell it on cold, it's pretty warm or strong. I was afraid that it was going to be too strong warmed, so I only used 2 cubes. 2 cubes took over the entire apartment. Like, I smelled it in the bedrooms, I smelled it in the bathrooms, I smelled it in the living room, dining room, kitchen, everywhere. It was everywhere. I actually have another bar, which I don't know where it just went, that I was going to review in here. It disappeared on me. That's okay. I mix this with fresh cut grass at a ratio of like 2 cubes of fresh cut grass to 1 cube of the Simply Rose, and this still overwhelmed the entire apartment. Like there was no grass, there was no green grass. It was just Simply Rose. So super strong. I'll try mixing it with some other things, but not gonna be a club saver for me. But if you like rose, you will definitely get rose. Beach Daisy. Okay, so I really like this one. It is a lighter scent. So it works best in like a smaller room, a bedroom, a bathroom. But it's really nice. It is more floral. But it's soft and you really get the daisy smell. Yeah, and it's nice and light. So this one actually might make it into my club. I think it smells wonderful as a bedroom or a bathroom scent. And it's been surprising because a lot of these bars have been shockingly different than what I expected, at least of the ones that I haven't tried before. Anyway, so Beach Daisy is a winner for me. Happy birthday. Okay, this is vanilla yellow cake, confetti icing, however you want to describe it. It's a sweet scent. It would work great for mixing. I tried mixing it with the banana bread. It is a little bit stronger than something like maybe sugar cookie that we have, so this may overwhelm a lighter scent, as it did with banana nut bread for me. But I do enjoy it. Is it club worthy for me personally? I don't know. I'm not usually a huge bakery sweets sort of person. But a lot of people rant and rave about this and have it in their club and are diehard happy birthday fans. So try it out if you like that smell of cake, or maybe even get a couple bars and warm it instead of eating and stuffing your face with a giant birthday cake. You could do that too. So happy birthday. All right, Bubblegum. I didn't actually warm this, disclaimer, because I've warmed testers of this before. It is a very authentic Hubba Bubba bubblegum scent. I don't like it. I don't want my house smelling like bubblegum, but if you love bubblegum, you will love this scent. And it's medium strength from what I remember. But, you know, again, I'm not a bubblegum person, so it's not for me. All right, Eucalyptus. All right, so Eucalyptus, again, looks like I didn't warm it. So I actually just barely started warming this in one of my bathrooms to kind of get an idea. And it's a little bit more than just eucalyptus, but this reminds me of Vicks Vapor Rub. So that's also why I was like, oh, I'm not going to warm through the whole thing because I might save it for when I actually feel a little bit more congested. But if you want like a Vicks Vapor Rub dupe, Eucalyptus is your guy, girl, thing, leaf. So yeah, I don't know if I would necessarily put it in my club. It's not a go-to scent that I would want my house to smell like, but if I was under the weather, I might actually pull this out and warm it to clear up my sinuses a little bit. All right, Blueberry Rush. All right, so, wah! And it rushed away. Blueberry Rush is a tart, sweet, and fairly strong fragrance. I warmed 3 cubes in my semi-open U-shaped living, dining, kitchen space, and it filled the space nicely without being too overwhelming. You do get the sweetness of the blueberry when it's warmed. You get the tartness that's from, like, I think it's the cranberry and pomegranate and something else. Blackcurrant, I think it is. I actually like this. I like it more than I thought I was gonna like it, and surprisingly, I like it more than some of the other scents in here that I was hoping to like more. Is it club worthy? Maybe. I haven't decided yet. I'll probably put it in for now, and then if I decide like after warming the rest of it that I'm over it, then I'll move on. But it's actually pretty good. I do recommend this one. Echo. This is a it's strong. It's a very manly cologne scent. Cologne-y, soapy. It reminds me of like a couple different like older mature gentlemen, not like ancient grandpa level, but a more mature manly scent. I know it said something in, I think, the description that's like herbs and citrus and all that, and it all combines to do this. I didn't know how strong it was going to be. This is probably, out of the bars I've warmed so far, the most pungent of them. Even probably more pungent than Eucalyptus, at least in my apartment. So I warmed 2 cubes in my bedroom area, and I almost got stunk out of the bedroom. It's not a bad fragrance, and I will say that after about 5 or so hours of warming, it's still going really strong. But by like the end of the day, because I put it in the morning, by the evening, it was actually a little bit more subtle and muted, and some of the more pungent in-your-face notes had toned down a bit. And it was a little bit nicer then. But I don't know if I want to wait all day long for it to get to a point where I'm like, oh, now I really enjoy it. So, word of the wise, if you do want to try this, it is, like I said, a manly, soapy, more masculine side of things cologne. Go easy on the cubes, because you will stink yourself out of the house. At least I almost did. So, club worthy, 50-50, not sure. I like the overall scent of it, but I don't know if I would necessarily want my house smelling like this all the time. All right, Cherry Limeade. There's 3 more. So, all right, so surprisingly, I like this a lot more than I thought I would. And I don't know if it was just like the sample I tried earlier, just kind of futzed out, but this is pretty strong. I warmed 4 cubes in my living areas, and you could really smell it, and it smells exactly like cherry soda with like a hint of lime on the back. And you definitely get a fizzy note to this, which is really, really fun. So we had a fragrance, I think, called We're All Mad Here for the Cheshire Cat Alice in Wonderland. Has a fizzy note. This one is like a fizzy note as well. So if you liked that one, you would probably like this one. It is more of like cherry fizzy than it is cherry lime fizzy, but it's pretty authentic. I don't know if I want my house smelling like soda all day, but I didn't mind it. So that is Cherry Limeade. 2 more. We got Beach. Yeah, this is still a no. I didn't like it before. There was a moment where I was like, oh, I might like this. And then it kind of dwindled really quick. And then I was like, maybe I can tone it down with like a more masculine scent, like Cruisin' from the Father's Day collection. So I mixed like 1 cube to 1 cube. And for like, as it was starting to warm, the Cruisin' scent dominated, but muted this down nicely. So it became like a sort of fruity, fresh note, citrusy note to the other one. And then all of a sudden it was just beach again. I don't think that this is an authentic beach scent. I don't even think that I really like the fruity combination on this. There's something weird about it that I don't like. So you might like this. I don't know. If you like that sort of papaya, I think it's like papaya honeydew and something, you might like this. I think there's a couple other beach inspired scents in this collection of Bring Back My Bar that are much better, specifically Rio Beach or White Sands even. But yeah, this is a no for me. All right, and then the last one, which I apparently did not, I don't know where it went, but Fresh Cut Grass. So I did warm that, even though I don't have the container here. And it was pleasant. It was pretty refreshing because I've been kind of cooped up with, like the world being closed. So it was kind of nice to have a fresh green grass kind of smell in the house. It is very authentic. It's not super strong, but I did enjoy it. Is it club worthy for me? I don't know if I would put it in my club per se. I might get a couple more bars of it. It might be nice to mix with like a fresh scent or a clean scent or even a floral to give it more of a green note. But it was nice. So I did like that one. All right, so that was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So that was half of the Bring Back My Bar. I will, again, like I said, put the names of these bars in the description below. The other ones I will try to get through this next week and give you my thoughts on those as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching. I know I don't have my beanie on. My hair just decided to be a crazy curly mess today, and I was like, okay, fine, do it. So thank you for watching. I hope this helps you. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, send me a message. And then if you want, please feel free to like this video and subscribe for more videos in the future. Thanks and have a great weekend. Bye.